Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound now, Nick Lodolo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Now it's the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one finds the corner, and we are underway. Swings through that.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Jung-Hoo Lee stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. 2 away now. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Giants down in order. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder number 17. Bunting for a hit. Wisely. He's safe. On with a bunt single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
And here is Noelvi Marte. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball outside.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's the automatic.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Gilbert makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the lineup for the Reds. See, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Ellie De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball one. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's Miguel Andujar. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a base hit into right center field. Coming home. He'll score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Austin Hayes digs in now. First pitch misses. On the ground right side. On to first. Out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Run-scoring double here for the Reds. It's now 1-0. This is Reds baseball. Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman. First pitch, and he just misses. Lodolo. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Elliot Ramos, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. To first, it's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Next offering is down low. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, Espinal slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Ray back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel.
Right fielder, TJ Friedel.
That one called a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. On the ground to third. Throws to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. A little bit low, and it's 1-0. That's towards center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Drew Gilbert, the next Giant to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. 2 down. Out. Here's Andrew Kisner. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Got him swinging.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. And the count is 0-2. That one is upstairs. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And that is that. On to the fourth, and now Tyler Fitzgerald. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. Close, but called the ball. Ball one. In the air, left field. Hayes ranging after it. And there's 2 down. And here is Devers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. The Giants still looking for their first hit in this one. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Giants go down quiet. Bottom of the fourth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And delivers outside.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1 now.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Late with the swing there.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The line to kick the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Miguel Andujar doubled his first time up. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Elly looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike. throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
1-2.
In the dirt. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Throws to first in time.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right
Now
there.
batting, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Fly ball center field. Lee. He's there. He's got it. And that is the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 5th. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Lodolo back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Chapman gets a piece there. Fought off foul. Here's a 2-2. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Elliot Ramos. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Tying run in scoring position. And we're at the top of the 5th. To the right side, Steer. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting,
Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Friedel measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And
That's
that's
the ball.
off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. In the air, right field, Gilbert. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the speedy first baseman, Spencer Steer. Off the mark there. 1-0.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
In time to Devers. Out number 3. Reds down in order. They lead it 1-0. Top of the 6th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Drew Gilbert. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
No.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one missed. Next pitch is outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Andrew Kisner.
Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Steer hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now
So the
batting,
lineup flips
designated
over.
hitter,
Next will be the
Tyler
Giants
Fitzgerald.
DH. Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that just misses.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Slice to right, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy number 17. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's out.
Nicely done for the
Up
out.
next for the Reds.
Now it's the Reds
designated
DH,
hitter,
Noelvi Marte.
Marte.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down,
Now
base
batting,
is empty.
shortstop,
Ellie De La
Ellie
Cruz,
De La
the next to hit for the
Cruz.
Reds. He is struck out and he is walked.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And now the count is even. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
2-2.
Swings and chases a low one there. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out. We go to the top of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's a high chopper. Stevenson whips it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swing and a ground ball. And Devers is set down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Chapman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Just missed.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that is the inning. Still in total command on the mound. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hayden Birdsong.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now that's smacked to right center. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Andujar stands at second with no outs. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Full count.
Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Tyler Stevenson will hit next.
Tyler Stevenson.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Headed for the plate. She'll still come home with it. The tag, and he's in there. And they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
One out, runner at second. Next to hit, T.J. Friedel. Swings through that one, 0-1.
No balls, one strike. One.
Action in the pen down there. Jose Buto getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Beck also getting ready. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Jerry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Gavin Lux looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field and makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Josh Staumont.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Line drive. And foul ball. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. Out. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Staumont, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The shortstop takes a ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In the air to left, down the line. And that'll do it. Giants leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tristan Beck. Steer now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. He's out. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder. 1 for 3.
Simpson.
bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And strike two. Out to center. Corrals it. And there's two away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Two out, space is empty.
Marte.
And next is the designated hitter, Noelvi Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. But they're on top 2-0. We go to the ninth, and now it's the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Stalmont back to work.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Inside,
no.
just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And
Ball
another
three.
ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
3-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Out to short. Whips it across.
That's an out.
That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter. Jump. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Emilio Pagan.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
On the ground, right side, Lux. The throw to first.
Out.
2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And a strike to Devers.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds take the first 2 games of this series.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, today the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we've got a Major League debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes, but I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody, and that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
Okay, all set to go. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Burns, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. Just misses with that one.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. That said, you don't want to put too much pressure on your debut. I hope he's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
To the right side, Lux. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Giants lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And Devers hits that one. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. There's a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Chop to the left side on Duhar. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. One left for San Francisco. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. And here's the rookie center fielder, number 17. Trying to bunt his way on. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
That one finds the zone. And 1-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Miguel Andujar. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Swing and a pop-up. Devers under it. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Willy Adames stands in. Burns, 22 years old. And he was born in Italy. In the air, right side. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now it's Wilmer Flores. On the ground to short. Slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the second. And now Noelvi Marte. That one at 95 missed up top. And that's ball 1. On the ground, right side. Schmidt. To first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. No score here in the second. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And a breaking ball misses outside. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now Spencer Steer, 0 for 6 in the series so far. That one hit to right. Gilbert makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Burns back to work. That one ripped but foul. Yo, 1.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Outside with a breaking ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
This to third. Fair ball.
He was all over that one. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one at the knees for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Top of the third, no score. Right side. And it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Rafael Devers, the next Giant to hit. Right side, hard hit. Lux throws to first in time. And Devers is set down. 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move on to the bottom. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And now the center fielder. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. It's going to fall for a hit. Fires it to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
T.J. Friedl, the next to hit, struck out looking at his first at bat.
Yeehaw!
In the dirt.
0-1. One and one.
In the dirt. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of the third. That one off the mark, 2-1. And that one missing low. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
Count is full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
The 0-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. First time up was a pop-out. There's the swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
In the air, right field. And that drops foul. This one in the air. Chapman on his way over. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
1-1.
Burns winds and deals. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Adames takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the DH, Wilmer Flores, grounded out to short in his first trip. Smoked on the ground a second. Lux throws to first in time. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
and
off
struggles
for the
at the
Reds,
plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Hayes.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Steer now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And there's a strike.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ball. 1-2.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. De La Cruz puts it away for the out. 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Just a
batting,
cookie
catcher,
down the
Patrick
middle. I mean, those are the
Bailey.
ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And fouled off. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball right side.
That's a
Down the
foul ball.
line, and it's foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2. That's outside.
No, that's out.
Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. Zips it to first, and that is that. So the Giants leave 1. Still behind by a count. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. That one outside,
Nope,
and it's 1-0. That one drifts
that missed.
inside.
That's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat
2-0.
after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Strike on the inside corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the
Chandler
lineup. Here's the center fielder.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And strike 2. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one almost
1 ball,
got him.
2 strikes.
Up the middle, and there's a hit.
Still able to come through
Now
behind in the
batting,
count right there.
fielder,
So impressive that he didn't get
TJ
tied
Friedel.
up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Pitch is
No,
low.
that missed. That's a ball.
Throw there. Save. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Man at second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. And
Now pitching for
new arm
San
for the
Francisco.
Giants, Hayden
Number
Birdsong.
60.
And that's a big potential
Hayden
run out there in
Birdsong.
second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back on this one. Way back there and gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now Miguel Andujar, 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone. 1-0. Andujar, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Spencer Bivens preparing to come on if needed. Buto getting cranked up as well. Strike two.
1-2 is the count.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.